A live look with our First Alert weather camera overlooking a portion of Michigan City and Lake Michigan off into the distance. And I've been watching this camera every so often for a few lightning flashes off into the distance. There's a batch of some thunderstorms back around Chicago and over the mouth here of Lake Michigan. And in fact, here's a live look at First Alert weather radar. All of this action right now back around Chicago, where they're looking at some flooding concerns for the immediate downtown Chicago metro area. Meanwhile, we're first alerting ahead to some of this lightning that is just offshore of Lake Michigan, and we can't rule out, at least in the circle shaded area, for our lakeshore communities from Michigan City up towards Stevensville, St. Joe, Benton Harbor, up towards the Waterville, Coloma areas, where there could be a few pop-up thunderstorms headed our way overnight. Otherwise, we're gearing up for some scattered thunderstorms for our Tuesday in First Alert weather. Good idea to just make sure the umbrella is packed. Most of us will not have to worry about that in the morning, but in the afternoon, we will have at least some scattered chances for some thunderstorms moving on in after another muggy afternoon in Michiana. And overall, our severe weather threat is quite low, but with any of these scattered thunderstorms, we can't rule out maybe a quick gust of wind to 40 miles per hour and some quick moving heavy downpours around Michiana tomorrow afternoon and Tuesday evening. And for any outdoor practices Tuesday evening, there will be lightning around. Again, if you hear some thunder, if you see some lightning off into the distance, it's time to end the practices and move indoors. Hour by hour with Future Track. This is brand new data with First Alert Weather Future Track. Here we are paused right now with all these thunderstorms back around Chicago and over Lake Michigan. Hour by hour shows us as early as 2 a.m. Maybe some loud downpours trying to move on in for a portion of southwestern Michigan, mainly our lakeshore communities. And then as we transition on into Tuesday morning at 7 a.m., notice how everyone is quiet. No color out there on the map. We'll first alert ahead, though, the closer we get into the afternoon for at least a few pop-up downpours arriving in Michiana, with the greatest chance of some of these scattered showers and thunderstorms moving in after 4 p.m. Tuesday, lasting potentially up till around 10, 11 o'clock Tuesday evening before they finally move on out and we dry out from any of those scattered downpours. Maybe some fog headed our way Wednesday morning. So how much rainfall are we looking at in the rain gauge between tonight and Tuesday night? Well, it's going to be one of these scenarios where some of us will pick up a lot of rain and others of us pick up a little rain. And I don't think Future Track necessarily has the placement of this just right. Just notice how it has about 1.5 inches in Plymouth. That could easily be South Bend or as easily as Rochester. It's something we'll continue to monitor here with the First Alert weather as we get into those raindrops tomorrow with First Alert weather radar. 10-day forecast, we lower the humidity as well as the temperature Wednesday and Thursday before another heat wave moves on into Michiana for the third weekend of August. Plan for another hot and steamy weekend ahead.
I am joined by Sabrina. She is checking out the passing game at New Prairie.
Ben George High School football.